I am in a canoe heading to an island community in the northern region to meet John and his mother. When John was a boy, his father took him from their family house at Dodowa and trafficked him to a fishing community called Esuoso, close to Hausa Kope in the Pru district. His father allegedly took money from 3 boat owners. His mother tells me John's father came for him under the guise of getting him to start school, but rather sold him to some fishermen on Lake Volta.
About 4 months ago,
I heard my son was engaged in dangerous fishing activities on Lake Volta. I cried. I was determined to find him. I really suffered to take care of him. I sold some of my personal possessions just to take care of him. I bumped into my son at Yeji. It was unexpected, and I am grateful to God. He became very sick. He was beaten by the boatmasters, and that affected his health. They beat him with their paddles when he's unable to dive into the water to untangle a net. My boy, he was always crying and complaining of waist pains and his abdomen. I couldn't eat.
John's duties included, but were not limited to scooping water from the boats and diving into Lake Volta to untangle fishing nets. He was forced to work on the lake from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and continue at midnight and return at 5 a.m. every day. He was physically abused, starved, and neglected. John was not one of the lucky few children rescued by the Ghana Police Service. He fled from his third boatmaster. I'm now at John's school on the island where a class is in session in a dilapidated structure made of mud. Now, John no longer has to go fishing during school hours. He says he's determined to complete his education and pursue a career in professional football and hopefully represent Ghana at the World Cup. He's optimistic he will make enough money to build a new school to replace the rundown structure in his community.
I'm from Casimiro.
Casimiro?
No, Familia FC.
On the field, my friends call me Casimiro. I play for Familia FC. I'll develop the community and provide them with electricity and a better school building. I know I can do it. Our school building is dilapidated and we are unable to do proper studies yet. When the sun starts shining, we have to close.
The head teacher here at John's school says all attempts to get authorities to fix the dilapidated school structure have proven futile. He's hopeful John, whom he describes as generous, will help change the story of the community.
He's kind. He's good to us. When we talk about football aspect, he's one of our key players in the school. And he also shows due respect to the teachers.
I think the issue of child trafficking has been a worrying situation to almost all.
I've now met Godwin Awudi. He's assembly member for the Yeji Traditional Council electoral area. 31 children were rescued at the Yeji in the first quarter of 2021. His assembly is working hard to ensure more children are rescued from fishermen and boat owners who are using them for hazardous work on Lake Volta.
Oh yeah, a lot of stories have come up. You know, our place happened to be a fishing community. And of course, when you have a fishing community, you should be thinking of trafficking. Our place here happened to be a destination. You know, in terms of child trafficking, we have the source community and then the destination community. Yeji, as it stands now, is noted as a destination community. So there have been issues of child trafficking in the area. we need to distinguish trafficking and labor in these regards. You know, trafficking has to do with exchanging the child for a fee. That is, when there is a payment, maybe the child is going to work for some number of years, and then whoever is giving the child out is going to receive an amount. Then you have an issue of trafficking. So when there is a transport, then you have issue of trafficking. Now with the labor, we are talking about what type of work the child does. So if the child is doing the work that does not suit the age, then we are referring to labor. Of course, if you look at these distinguished features of labor and trafficking, yes, along the area here, we may come across some of those issues because we are in a fishing community. In the fishing community, you know, most of the time people use the children to do fishing. I must say, before the sensitization programs, a lot of people are actually ignorant about the whole issue. That is why when you meet somebody who is involved in this, he asks you, oh, what if I'm using my own child to work? So it means such a person, they might not be trafficking, but there might be labor.
John's story today is a far cry from his early years when he was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, behavior disorder, and severe malnutrition. Regular psychological counseling and a nutritionist at Tamale Teaching Hospital have helped to turn his life around. His story mirrors what many children continue to face on Lake Volta.